Hello, hello. I'm just going to let Facebook build an audience for a little bit. If you're on, hi Josh. Oh my God, you made me laugh so hard today. That was like perfect, what you had posted on my wall. Perfect. Hi Viv. How are you? Hi Miguel. So I'm gonna let Facebook build an audience for a little bit. How you doing? Hi Larry. Hi Val. Thanks for joining. Bruce. I love you, Bruce. Hi Danielle. Danielle, I messaged you. Hey Kurt. Hi Kelly. How you doing? So look, something has been on my mind today. Oh God, I just want to get this out there because, hi Milky Bear, how you doing? I just have to say this, you guys, this is driving me crazy. So if you run a business, right? If you run a business, I want you to put a 1 in the comments below. If you're watching live, you run a business, put a 1 in the comments. If you don't run a business, you can put 2. But if you run a business, let's have a chat here. Because being in direct sales, right? We run our own businesses and we try to help others as much as we can succeed, right? And so it blows my mind at how many people are ready to give up with 1 month in the business. Okay, listen. People, those of you that are ready to quit after 1 month, it's 1 month. It takes a lot longer than 1 month to start any business, much let alone direct sales, but any business. It can take a year. So this brought me around today to thinking, people, we need to have our expectations in check. We need to be a little more realistic on what we are thinking before we get involved in direct sales or in whatever business you're going down the road on. I mean, seriously, today, this all stemmed, I'm going to just say it. This all stemmed because I had somebody message me who I said, how's everything going? And they messaged back and said, not great, I think I'm going to quit. And literally, I was just like, really, let's be real here, okay? They've been in the business 3 weeks. The truth is they run a ton of different businesses, so I wasn't really surprised. You got to put in the work. Danielle is saying you got to put in the work to reap the rewards. Thank you. You won't do it overnight. That's correct. And not everyone grows like their uplines. And not everybody has to. But here's the point that I want to get at, okay? So the person jumped in and said, like, I'm ready to quit, okay? 3 weeks, a month, maybe a month and a week into the... Oh, my God. This is where I thought. If you were to open a business, I have a question for any of you out there. Hi, Sonia Begonia. Hi, Neelam. Hey, Hillary. Thanks for joining. Hi, Donna. Hey, Michelle. If you went to a bank, because let me just say this to you. Direct sales is a blessing because you're allowed to run a business at a minimal cost, okay? You don't have to build a warehouse. You don't have to have a factory of inventory. You don't have to have all these employees. You don't have to have accounts payable. You don't have to have a human resource department, okay? You don't have to have any of that for a very low cost. You can get in and you have a corporate office running everything, yet you get to be an independent business owner, okay? What a blessing. What a blessing. But, hey James. Hi Julie. Hey Christy. But what blows my mind is these people, okay, who after 3 weeks, after 1 month, after a month and a week are ready to throw in the towel because they hit a stumbling block. Okay, life is full of stumbling blocks. Business is full of stumbling blocks. Success is full of stumbling blocks. You cannot succeed unless you fail. I promise you that. okay? So your failures will teach you how to get better. And if I hit a stumbling block, or when I hit my stumbling blocks, I don't go, now I might think in my head, but I reach out. I reach out to my begonia. I reach out to my upline, to my side. I reach out to people and say, I need a shift in perspective. I need a new way of doing things. Tell me, oh man, I can relate. Gotta be willing to fail to succeed. So true, so true. And here's the thing. So what I want to get at, because this blew my mind, is here's someone who had a gift. I take it as a gift, okay? Whereas for a small price, you can run your own business. Do you think for 1 second, if you went to the bank and you walked in for a loan and you had to write a whole business plan and you got this bank to finally give you a loan and you had your place built and you decorated it and you opened up your doors for business and you said, I'm open for business, and the first week maybe one person came in and you're like, oh, what's going on here? And then, the next day you don't get the what would you do? You wouldn't be like, well, that was fun, but let me close up the shop and I'll take the furniture to my house and I'll call it. You wouldn't do that. You would say, okay, if this isn't working, let me try this. Or you would say, let me go to another business owner who's successful and ask them, what can I be doing that can help me to succeed? Because nobody succeeds by themselves, okay? No one. It takes a team to succeed. And so Beth is saying, if quitting is in your vocabulary, you have already given up. Thank you, Beth. I love that. I'm going to say it again, Beth. She says, if quitting is in your vocabulary, you have already given up. Oh my God. Yes, yes, yes. I love that comment. I really do. Jamie says, hell yeah. If the door is closed, open the window. Right. Try something else. Yes. See, here's the other beauty of if success just came so easily, right? If it was just like, woo, and you would not have a sense of accomplishment. You would never feel the sense of pride. You would never, revel in those accomplishments. It just doesn't happen that way, people. And what I want to get out there is setting your expectations for whatever direct sales business you decide to join, for whatever company you start to open. It's a 5 to 10 year plan, folks. That's what it is. It takes 3 years. 3 years to get up and going. If I look at my friends who are in direct sales, okay, who are succeeding, they've been in it 3 years. They did the work. They stuck with it. They came back. When they heard crickets and nobody was responding to them, they still kept at it. And now it is 3 years later and they're starting to succeed. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to make any money in those 3 years, but let's set the expectations, right? That life-changing money that we want, that money that gives us the opportunity to live the life that we want, that comes in 3 to 5 years, 7 years. That does not happen in your first year. That first year is your building block. That first year is where you make mistakes. That first year is where you say, whoops, wish I knew how to do that better, so I'm going to try it again. That is your first year. And your second year is getting more momentum and saying, all right, now I got it. And you're chugging. And your third year, you're like, whoa, this is fun. So it takes time. And you don't have a degree in, right. I'm clicking because I love that, Sonia. Sonia actually makes a statement that you don't get a degree in 1 year, right? That's so true. That's so true. You don't have an education overnight. You can't be a doctor overnight. Anything that you want takes time. And for anyone out there, okay, please, if you're that person that is running from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to thing, and I'm not saying that for the person that tries something and gives it their all and tries and it's not meshing because the culture's not right or it's not meshing, because you've realized for whatever reasons, okay? I am talking about the person that goes, oh, I'm going to do that. Oh, I'm going to do that. Oh, and you know who you are because you've got posts on your wall for a different direct sales business every 5 minutes. And I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I'm making a point. And here's the thing, save your money. Stop buying into kits because you need to spend your time in a place to have it succeed. You cannot just sell people. You cannot just slap stuff up on a wall and say to people, buy, buy, buy. You have to invest in your company. You have to be your company. You have to use the products. You have to love the products. You have to live and breathe them so that you understand them so you can help your customers. This is not about throwing something at somebody for a short-term purchase, right? I don't become a chef in 1 year. I'm still learning. Right, Keisha, exactly. Something of value, something that takes time. You learn it and become better all the time. Beth is saying goals. I write my goals and read them every day. Good for you, Beth. I think that's so important. I do that also. My goals are on my wall right over there in front of my face. I have them on my wall. Yes, you do have to love what you're selling, Beth, because I'm reading. Danielle says MLM are not. Danielle, 100%. MLM is not a get rich quick. I'm going to say that again. Direct sales, network marketing, MLM, not a get rich quick scheme. It's not. It takes time, energy, a lot of hard work, dedication, loving your product, learning your product, and learning how to best service your customers. It's about your customers first, people. And so today, when I got that in my inbox, honestly, I was chatting and I was just like, sorry to hear it, but not for nothing, bye. And I don't mean to say that harshly or mean or anything like that, but what you put in is what you get out. And that is the truth. That is the truth. Thinking outside the box, always, Beth, always. That's how you get better. When you stay in the box, you stay comfortable. When you go outside of the box, you get uncomfortable, right? And that's not fun. You can jump back in the box, but you do need to have to go outside of the box too. Keisha says, I've always said everyone wants a paycheck, nobody wants to work. Ha ha ha. Interesting, very interesting. Give nothing, get nothing, Sonia says. Yes, that is the truth. So here's the thing too, right? All right, the person who I was chatting with this morning and said, basically throwing in the towel. What's interesting is, what did you put in? What did you work, not even part-time, thinking you were going to make a full-time income? Doesn't happen. Did you post 1 or 2 times and just think magically people were going to order? That doesn't happen. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't. It is hard work and it's dedication, and it means planting your feet firmly when you find something that you believe in, right? And knowing you're in it for the long haul and you're in it for the bumps. And you know what? Listen, here's the thing. When you hit those bumps, and we all hit them, and we all do, and we all fall, and we all fail in different ways, you look to somebody to learn. That's how you grow. You go to somebody and say, I need to get better at this, or I can't figure this out, or this isn't working for me, or I'm not comfortable doing it this way, and you talk it out and you brainstorm. But to turn around and to say, oh, it's been all of 4.5 weeks and I'm not a millionaire yet, I'm gonna quit. Well, shame on you. Shame on you, because guess what? You're quitting on yourself. You're quitting on yourself. Hey, Bets. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for joining. So I just had to jump on today because that was driving me crazy. Seriously, from this morning when it happened, I wanted to shake the person. And then I thought, how many other people think like this? Like, how many people jump into network marketing or direct sales and don't really understand that it is a long-term investment? And it is a long-term investment because here's the thing too. Like I said before, any business a business. Why do you think when you go in and you write a business plan, it's a 5-year business plan, right? Because it takes that amount of time to really get to the sweet spot. And so you have to know that you're starting your own business. So you're going to have to say 5 years. I mean, that's how I look at it. Now, I'm just looking at Danielle saying, plus it's a waste of a kit cost after 4 weeks if you quit. It is, Danielle, and I see that happening more and more and more. And so I want to be upfront, and I want to say, people, save your money unless you're ready to make an investment in you, because you are making an investment in yourself, because you get better as a person, you get wiser, you learn, so you grow as a person. But, you know, the thing is, you can have fun on the journey, and you can enjoy yourself and have a great time and learn with others, learn about yourself, learn about others, and make money in the business. But this crazy life-changing money that you can make, and I know that you can make it, right? Yes, you'll get it after the hard work is put in. And it's a minimum, I'm going to tell you, a minimum 3 years. That's what I think. I think 3 years is where you'll get your strong footing and you'll start to fly and you won't know where the time went and you'll be like, woo, this is great. But in order to get there, you got to put in the work. You really do. Hey, Nicole. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Hi, Richard. Hey, Brandy. Thanks for joining. But if you have any comments, feel free to put them down. I am just reaching out to share with you, you know, that prior to going into a business, think about what it takes, and do you have what it takes to get in? Hi, Terry. And think about what it takes and what your expectations are, and are your expectations realistic? Because here's the thing. Hi, Michelle. If you have realistic expectations, then the journey's fun. Because for me, right, my expectations are in 5 years, 3 to 5 years. My expectation is I will be at a point in 3 to 5 years where my kids' college will be paid for. My husband and I can be traveling. I will be living a life of financial freedom. I can visit my friend in Canada at a moment's whim because I want to go, so I can just go. And that's what I will be doing. And I know it's going to take me 3 to 5 years to get to that lifestyle. But if somebody were to say to me, hey, Robyn, you know, will you put in the work and in about 3 to 5 years, you'll be able to live life how you want, right? If somebody said that to me, you better believe I would say yes. Yes, indeed. I am willing to do what it takes. If you're telling me in 3 to 5 years, I can have that. And so I want people to understand what it takes, because it doesn't happen overnight. Absolutely does not happen overnight. It might look like it does, but it doesn't. And so I want people to be more realistic so that we stop seeing people throwing money at a kit, purchasing to get in, because this also gives direct sales a bad name, right? And what I mean by that is you've got that person over there who says to people, oh, direct sales didn't work for me. You know, I tried it and I've tried this and now, little warning when they go, I've tried this and 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 none of them have worked at me. Well, what's the common factor in that picture? Look in the mirror. I mean, it is what it is. And so instead of saying direct sales didn't work for me, let's look at your part in it also. Because it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. And I am not saying, by the way, that the person didn't have frustrations and maybe it wasn't working for them because they didn't see what they needed to do. But I absolutely could have helped. I would have talked. We would have figured something out. We would have brainstormed, because you can work with anybody who's willing and open to work. But you cannot work with someone that thinks that there's a rainbow, a pot of gold, right, with the leprechaun waiting for them to pluck it. I'm trying to look at your comment, Richard, but it says see more. Wait. Okay. Oh, you're just plugging yourself. There you go. So in any case, I just wanted to jump on and share that, because there was a piece of me today that did get a little bit, I don't know what the word is. I don't know what the word is. I don't know what word I want to use. That's why I'm pausing. Sorry, I'm just looking at that. Kara says, need to find your passion. Yes, and you get out of what you put in. Yep. You're a perfect example of that, Carrie. It's not fast cash, it's hard work. Right. Absolutely true. Well, Carrie, you're a perfect example of that. Truthfully, I met you. Your passion were oils. You're so good at it because it is a love of yours. That is why I love talking to you about it. That is why you're knowledgeable. Your passion seeps through. And then you love your journey because you love what you're doing. And that's the key. Boom. That's the key. You are such an incredible example of living. Oh, Jessica. Thank you. Seriously. Oh, disheartened. That is a great word. I thank you, Kathy. I'm going to say yes, I was disheartened today. What a phenomenal word. That is what I was feeling. Wow. Very perceptive of you. Very perceptive of you. I just love you. You're taking your words out of my mouth. People nowadays are scared to work hard. Yeah, I do think that's true. I think the work ethic is sometimes a little bit lacking. It is nice, right, to be, and listen, in all fairness, let me also say that working for yourself is not easy. I will tell you it is the hardest thing to do. And the reason for that is when you go into a job, they tell you do X, Y, and Z. When you work for yourself, you get up and you have to stay motivated. You have to stay, okay, I need to do this, 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 and this. You should see I've got piles on my desk. I've got my goals right on my wall. I've got everything that I need in front of me. And I stay focused. But, you know, if you're not that type of a person, that is okay because systems are in place. And people can share systems with you that can work for yourself. But if you decide to quit and you decide not to try, you can't work with that. Watch it. Oh, Katie, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I did. I love that. I love that company. I love the company that I'm with now. I feel extremely blessed and honored to be happy again. And so, you know, when I see somebody just throw in that I'm going to quit, right, you know, so easily, part of me, yes, I'm disheartened, and it disheartens me too that person isn't dreaming big for themselves, you know? Like, sometimes nobody knows how to do things, but if you ask enough people, you'll find that one way that resonates with you. I ask all the time, you guys. I will say, I'll say, I need help. I need to, and I'll try to figure it out. But the one thing I won't do, I will not quit. That is not my vocabulary. Not going to hear it out of my mouth. Not going to happen. Because there's too many really amazing things for when you don't. I lived it in my last company, right? I reaped the rewards. And I know that it's possible. So for those that don't think it's possible, it is. I am a living example of it. There goes the old saying, quitters never win. That's true. That's very, very true. Quitters don't win because, you know, you can't find out what there is to win, right? That's the shame of it. And there's so much about not quitting. And what I mean by that is there's so much about it. There's so much that you learn about yourself, your endurance, your patience. Oh, my patience gets tested, but it's something I try to work on all the time. But your patience, right? The ability to change directions, the ability to see the faults in yourself. You know, God, I could have a list on those. You know, I work on those things all the time too. But there's just so much that it gives you. So what I am going to say as I'm going to wrap this up, and please feel free to comment or have any questions. And I love all of your comments. I thank you. That's me in our upline group. I say I need help all the time. Well, Danielle, that's amazing of you. That has helped me close deals and all. Yep, we think differently, but that's what helps one another. Absolutely, Danielle. And the reason that you will or are successful is because you reach out for help. See, the thing is, and I promise you this, nobody is successful alone. No one. I don't know if my thing is coming out wacky now, but no one who has succeeded has done it alone. I promise you that. I can tell you right now, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing without the people around me, right? They make me better, and in turn, I'm grateful for them. So, at the end of the day, you've got to rely on people, and then you all get to celebrate together. So, what I'm going to tell you is reach out to people. If you're frustrated in your business, I promise you there's someone that can help you. Even if they're not in your business, reach out. Like I chat with Carrie and Danielle all the time. We're in a networking group, and we chat all the time, and we learn from each other all the time. Even though we're not in the same business, we share ideas, right? And Colleen's not even on, but she never did a live before, right? Remember that night and I made her go to a live? And so you can help push people, and you can help people, and we all can help each other. So you can reach out to people who are not even in your industry. Just reach out to them and say, I'm struggling, or I'm having a difficult time, because we've all been there. We've all been there. Every one of us, okay? No one who has succeeded has done it scot-free. I promise you that, all right? So with that being said, always feel free to reach out to me. I love to brainstorm. I love to help people, because the truth is, the more I help you, the more it helps me, because we could be talking and all of a sudden I think I'm helping you. Oh, guess what? You've helped me. So I love it. I love it. But don't ever quit. Get that word out of your vocabulary. All I want you to say is, if you're having a hard time, say tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. And tomorrow will be better. And the more that you put one foot in front of each other, the faster those 3 years will go. The faster those 5 years will go. And soon you're going to look back and you're going to be like, I'm flying. And that's the beauty of this. So please, take that out of your vocabulary. Just know that when you hit a road, that is an opportunity. Hitting a stumbling block, hitting a point is a opportunity to learn what you are made out of. So with that, thank you so much for joining me. I so appreciate every one of you. Much love. I think my kids came home with the pliable for me. Anyone else hooked on pliables? They're so good. Hey Greg, we just got pliable right down the street. And see, that's the advantage of having Brandon home with the car, because they ran off to Carvel and I said, get mom a pliable. So thank you so much for joining me. I just wanted to get that off my chest today, because yes, I was disheartened. Thank you for that word. I was very disheartened. Always reach out to others. And Danielle, yeah, I do the pitaya Nutella. This is what I do. The pitaya Nutella. I do half pitaya, half coconut. No Nutella, no granola. And I add strawberries and bananas. No, strawberries and mango. Sorry, so there's strawberry, mango, banana, blueberry, and coconut flakes. Yum, yum, yum. So good. Sherry, how are you? Hi, Jennifer. Greg, homecoming's coming up? No way. Oh my God, I miss my Terps. How fun. How fun. You're welcome, Richard. Yeah, I know. I can't wait to eat my pliable. Listen, I'll just tell you this and then I'll run. I ordered from a company today that has, I don't know what to call the food, but it's like healthy food. So like today I made like steak and everything for the family, and then I ate sweet potato noodles with snow pea pods and like a peanut sauce, but it's dairy free. As soon as I eat more of their stuff, and if I like it, I'll put the name out there, okay? But it was good. It was actually really good. I actually ordered brownies that are made of black beans. I know. You know what? I'll probably try it online. Hey, Michelle. So in any case, October 28th, Greg. Oh, I think I'm doing an event. Hold on, I'm looking at my calendar. I have an event from 10 to 5. I have a really big event. It's the the New Jersey Women's Expo. Oh, you might have to go live so I can live it through you. Mara Conley. Oh, Mara. I love you. Mara, please do not say it was 30 years ago. How could it possibly be 30 years ago when we're so young? We had great times, didn't we, Mara? We had such, oh my God, the stories that we have, seriously, we could write a book. Oh, thank you. My nail color, I'm not sure what it is. It's a purple sparkle. I don't know, can you see it? It's a purple sparkly, and then she put those on it. Alrighty, well, Plabbo's waiting. Thank you so much, you all. I loved chatting with you. Much love out. Have a good one. Bye. Oh, Greg, we have some stories too. Don't get me started. Bye.